Welcome to Rare Disease Review's Deep Dive. Today we'll be covering APS type 1. We'll be going over a paper published in 2018 in the New England Journal of Medicine. Just a quick disclaimer that we're providing you with the scientific basis for this particular condition. This does not constitute or replace medical advice. APS type 1 is caused by mutations in the AIRE gene, which means that the gene cannot function like it normally should. This results in the production of T cells that are unable to differentiate between healthy and non-healthy cells within the human body. T cells are a white blood cell in our immune system, and they are responsible for identifying and destroying virally infected cells and tumor cells within our body. Within APS type 1, mutations in the AIRE gene cause T cells to be unable to differentiate between safe normal cells and dangerous cells, and normal cells within our human body, which are essential to our day-to-day function, are also targeted and destroyed. Specifically, this happens because T cells need to be taught what is a safe and healthy and normal cell within the human body and to not attack that kind of cell. And this occurs in the thymus, which is right here in the chest. So when T cells are made by the human body, they have receptors on them that are randomly assembled. So this means that the T cells that are immature and haven't been processed could possibly attach to any part of the human body or any surface or any biological structure. And this would not be good because that means that normal healthy cells could be attached to and set for destruction and be destroyed by the T cell. And so there's this process called central tolerance in which any of these T cells that attach to normal cells are destroyed. Essentially what happens is that within the thymus, there are dendritic cells which are responsible for presenting parts of our own body called antigens to the T cells. And if a T cell does not recognize these normal healthy antigens, they can move on and mature. If they do recognize and bind to our healthy antigens, then they get destroyed. And this allows us to maintain a population of T cells that only react to dangerous or damaged cells. So how does this idea of central tolerance relate back to APS type 1? Originally we talked about the AIRE gene. The AIRE gene is responsible for the presentation of self-antigens to T cells in the thymus. And so without the normal functioning of this gene, we're unable to present what our normal healthy antigens look like to T cells, and we can't destroy the T cells that would otherwise be destroyed. So this means that T cells that can bind to our normal and healthy cells are released into the bloodstream, and they can react with our body and cause a lot of the symptoms that are associated with APS type 1.
Thank you for watching this video. Rare Disease Review is a medical journal that anyone can understand. If you'd like to connect with us, please follow us on Facebook and Twitter. If you'd like us to speak at your next patient meeting, please email us at admin@rarediseasereview.org. Thank you, and see you next time.